What's going on, everyone? My name is Eric. My Top Shot name is NFTYsports. Welcome back to another YouTube video. We have a great video in here today with a lot of value. My goal on this channel is to help you build the strongest collection possible, and I have a few tips for you today. So here's what we're going to get into. We're going to get into the NBA free agency and the off season and how you can plan and strategize your collection based on what's going on in free agency. I'll show you 3 examples from my own collection and what I'm doing. And then we will take a look at Own the Moment to see what's kind of going on with the market in general. I want to find out, is this the bottom of the market? Should you be buying heavily right now? Should you be waiting it out a little bit longer? And I'm going to make a video in more detail on that next time. But basically, I have a good idea of some tips that might help you out during this time in Top Shot over the summer. Okay. After that, we're going to go take a look at the Cool Cats and see what's going on with Lamelo and Luka. And then we'll round it out with the Kawhi Leonard giveaway to one of my followers who has posted their Top Shot name in my comments section. So again, thank you for commenting, liking, and subscribing. If you do like this stuff, please subscribe and turn the notifications on. If you've already commented your Top Shot name in the comment section of another video, no need to do it again. I already have you locked in for all future giveaways, and I'll be doing another giveaway next week, which I will announce very shortly after this video through a YouTube short. So let's get into it here. I wanted to take a look at here's a CBS article that just, basically says the opening date of the 2021 NBA season. It starts on October 19th. So anything between now and then is basically the NBA off season, right? And I don't want to be, if you take a look at the whole free agency market, there's so much going on that's impossible for me to tell you exactly what to do with your collection, and that's not the point of this channel anyways. You want to build your collection based on what you want to do, the players that you like, and all that good stuff. So here's a huge tip, and here's how I've been doing the off season so far. I just pulled up ESPN, and I'm going through all the activity that's been going on in free agency, right? Some big stuff going on. The Knicks, are getting some people. It looks like the Pelicans are going to be adding Devontae Graham, some stuff like that, right? So if these are players that you hold, or these are players that you want to hold, what I recommend doing is looking into those specifically. Like I said, it's really hard to tell with everything going on, what recommendations to make, because I don't know, I can't go into each and every single one of your collections and say, hey, this is the activity that's going on here. I'll show you how to do that later on in this video, but I'll show you specifically 3 moves that I have made based on free agency so far this year. Okay. So if you take a look at my collection, you'll see 2 moments that I've already had that I had listed on the marketplace, right? So I had the CP3 listed up for $930. It's his first moment ever with the Phoenix Suns, right? And it was pumping a little bit because it was looking like they were going to win the finals. So I was going to sell it at a profit and get out of the moment. But they didn't end up winning, as you all know. So the moment took a very significant dip, and I think it's at a really good price right now. So any of you who are rare collectors and want to look at it, go ahead and take a look. What I did is I pulled this moment off the market. I decided not to keep it up for sale because CP3 just signed a 4-year deal with the Suns, and he will likely be retiring as a Phoenix Sun. So that is something to take a notice of. Like, if a lot of these older players who are going into their final contracts, probably as NBA players, they're going to be retiring and they're going to be remembered in their final years, what they do. If CP3 does get a championship with the Suns and he's there for a solid 5 years, I think this moment is something worth hanging on to and just kind of seeing where the value goes. Very similarly, I was trying to fire sale this Gary Trent Jr. I didn't know if he was going to re-sign with the Raptors. It was part of the LeBron James MGLE challenge, which I did pay good money to get this Gary Trent, right? So I had it up for sale for $84. He just signed a 4-year extension with the Raptors. So I'm going to take it off the market, which I already did. I don't want to get rid of it for $84. I want to see what it does throughout this season as Gary Trent continues his career with the Raptors. Lastly, upon the news of Dwight Howard signing back with the Lakers, I had my eye on this moment for a very long time. It's his only moment in the NBA Finals, and it's number 741 out of 750. I picked this moment up yesterday for $242. And there wasn't a very strong support floor on it. So immediately when I bought it, the next one that went up to was $293. I think a lot of Laker fans really like, I'm a Laker fan. A lot of Laker fans really like Dwight Howard. He's coming back for another season. So what I'll do is I'll take a look at this moment, see if it goes up in value. Maybe I'll take the profit from it if it does, if I have the opportunity, or maybe it's just a moment that I decide to keep being a Lakers and a Dwight Howard fan for the long term. That's a very, very good possibility for me. I might end up just keeping that. So in terms of the overall market, like I had mentioned, I don't know if there's going to be a very sustained dip even further down. I think it's a pretty comfortable price right now for me. You even look at moment ranks and you see, the overall market cap has gone up today. I think this was down at 552 yesterday. So the overall market cap's up another 5 million. So what I've been doing and what I recommend to do, it's a lesson that I've learned, is to kind of dollar cost into the market, right? You don't want to dump all your money in there at one time. You want to stay liquid to buy moments and really have a wish list of moments that you want to pick up when the prices drop, which is what I've been doing. Some of the stuff, there's just like really good value. So I'll make a whole nother video on that, but just one prime example here for all of you. I want to tip you off on this because I think it's one of my most solid favorite moments is this Jason Tatum at a 40K. It's a really, really reasonable priced moment. It is $5 on the marketplace right now. As you can see, your boy absolutely loaded up on this moment yesterday. I think I bought 12 of them. I would probably even want to buy more. So if you're a Jason Tatum collector, or if you just want a really cool moment, take a look at this moment. It just looks like a normal 40K moment, but hey, here's the surprise in it. He dropped 60 in that game. So it's a really cool thumbnail. He drops 60. Who knows if he's ever going to drop 60 again in his career, and he can have a very, very long, successful career, which I do expect him to have. He's just such an exciting player. So, I mean, you can count on one hand how many 60-point games LeBron's had in his 17, 18, 19-year career, whatever it is, 17 or 18-year career, right? So that's one that I'm really, really liking right now. I like it enough to buy 12 of them at $5 a pop. And I think that the downside on that is very low. I mean, even in the worst case of all worst cases, it's going to go to a $1 or $2 moment, which I don't ever see happening. Maybe it goes down to a $4 moment or a $3 moment. I don't see that really happening either. So I think this is a good one to lock in. I was comfortable enough to do it at $5 a moment. And I just think it's a really cool moment to own. Jason Tatum, he's in a huge market on the Celtics, and I will stop my rant, but he dropped 60 points in this game. So let's take a look at moment ranks real quick. Or sorry, not moment ranks. Let's take a look at own the moment. And I can't wait to grow this YouTube page so that I can, one of my things that I'm most excited about is to be able to poll my viewers. Keep on leaving comments on what you want to see. I know somebody left a comment saying that they want to see more regular, what moments am I looking at buying, what's hot on my radar type of thing. So I'm going to try and release one of those videos this week, but I really want to know what you guys want to see so that I can put out valuable content. Like I said, that's the whole point of this channel. So I want to help everyone build their collections in a smart way and learn from mistakes together and learn from mistakes that I've made going from season 2 into season 3. So here is Own the Moment. If you're not familiar with the page, go to otmnft.com. There's a dashboard right here that you can see, right? It shows you the top gainers of the last 24 hours. It tells you the top losers of the last 24 hours. It shows you the top gainers in total sets, top losers of total sets. And then you have a challenge section down here, as well as a coming soon challenge section. So you can see how many people have already actually pre-prepared for this challenge because they know what it's going to be, right? Like everyone knows for sure that the playoff challenge 2 is going to be a certain moments. And then they also know that the finals challenge 2 is going to be all of the Milwaukee Bucks moments for the Jrue Holiday, strip and the alley to Giannis. So take a look at these, play around with it, get familiar with it. This could be a really long video, so I don't really want to go into too much detail of it, but I'll pop into specifically the top moments right now. Reggie Bullock is at the top. It jumped 147%, and he is going from the New York Knicks, I believe the Dallas Mavs. That happened in free agency. This Jaylen Brown moment on the Eastern Conference Finals jumped up 140. Don't know what's going on with that moment specifically, but it could have something to do with the fact that they are going to burn a lot of those Eastern Conference Finals and Western Conference Finals moments. So if you're not familiar with that, what that means is those 2 sets specifically, they've already talked about it. The packs did not sell out during that series, right? So out of the 999 mint editions, some of them still have for a fact 490 that are still left in packs. Some of them have even more than that. So those moments are going to be burned, right? And what they're trying to figure out, I believe, is that what are they going to do with, and how are they going to display how many circulated moments that there are, right? So they can't change, the mint count, right? It's still going to be out of 999, and that the only reason behind that is because say there's only 500 that have been open or 500 that's not in packs, right? Some of them are still higher mints than that 500 number, right? So it'd be weird to say this moment number 750 out of 500, right? You can't really do that. You can say 750 out of 999 and there's only 500 in circulation. That makes a lot more sense. So for any of you who are confused about that, that is where they're going with it, I'm pretty sure. So it only makes sense, right? So take a look at all these moments. You can see who's trending upwards, and you can, kind of put together the pieces of why. You could also use this as a good buying opportunity to, see who's trending downwards. If you want to buy the dip on somebody, like a player like Ben Simmons, who you're bullish on, for example, and is taking a really big hit because of the way that he played in, the playoffs and, the uncertainty that he has with the Sixers, use this creatively, right? You can also do, and this is what I'll probably do in my next, moment. You can also filter by series and tier, right? So if you want to go to series 1 commons, if that's something that you have your eye on, personally I do, or series 2 rares, just filter it out by that and then do your own research on the page, right? So hopefully this is something new to you. If not, then maybe you can go back in here and kind of take a look at it. But it's a tool that I use every once in a while when I'm really just kind of shopping and trying to find valuable, undervalued deals to buy. So next of all, you can do the same thing with the series, right? So you can see what series is trending upwards. You can see what series is trending downwards. You can see the cost to complete the entire series, how many moments are in it, and so on and so forth. You can see also the completion percentage, which is of people who own one moment in that series, how many of them own all moments, right? So, something to keep a look at here, which we'll go into next, is that 92.28% of people who own a Cool Cats moment own the set. So that is really interesting. It looks like a lot of people are going after that 9 lives lounge perk. But there's really not much information about it, right? So we will jump into that real quickly before we go into the moment giveaway of the Kawhi, and just kind of take a look into the Discord, right? Like I Googled the Discord, and just looked up 9 lives, right? There's really nothing much new in there. I also looked up Cool Cats Challenge. There's really nothing new in there. But you can see that there's definitely been an effect on Lamelo and Luka. Okay. The two most rare moments in that entire set. As you know, I sold both of these. I sold Lamelo at $13.99. I sold Luka at $5.39. So I could have waited a little bit longer on Luka. It looks like I did pretty well on Lamelo. Regardless, I'm happy with what I got for him. One of the people who is, if you go into the Discord and take a look at it, one of the people who you can see is buying up a lot of these moments. We'll just take a look on moment ranks. Is this Shazzy J 2000? So I don't know what the point of that is. I don't know if he's expecting it to run up and he's going to be able to profit on these moments, which a lot of people did for the Luka in the past. It's a strategy of flipping that might work out, but we'll see. Time will tell. I'm not in that game right now to be able to do that. So if you're looking to build the Cool Cats collection and you want to get in on Luka, make sure that you're following the moment very closely for the right time that you think to get in, right? But I mean, take a look at this guy's collection. He has, Lamelo Cool Cat, Lamelo Cool Cat, Lamelo Cool Cat, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. So it looks like he has 7 Lamelo Cool Cats, and then the Lukas come in here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It's like, from what I can tell, 7 Lamelo Cool Cats and 20 Luka Cool Cats. So obviously he has a strategy. He thinks it's a smart buy to do that for some reason. And maybe he profits from it. Maybe he gets burned. Who knows, right? I think a lot of it could have to do with what that announcement is on the 9 Lives Lounge and how desirable it is for people to, have that perk, all right, or that utility rather. So again, you can look at all these moments. Lamelo got down to the very lowest in the past 7 days was 875. But it looks like it's back up, pretty steadily over the past 2 days. And then Luka got down to the lowest of 400. I thought it would drop below 400, but then it spiked back up, kind of took a little bit of a dip, and then now it's back up to 610. You can also go down into the details of the recent transaction and see who's exactly buying them, right? So, if it's the same person buying them up, it could give you some sort of indication of whether or not you should be bullish on it, who's bullish on it, whether it's, spread evenly or whatever. So, okay, let's move into the giveaway. I hope you all like that. Let me know what you think. And like I said, I can't wait to grow the channel so that I can take polls and see what you guys want to, what the stuff that you guys want to go over. For now, just keep on leaving comments and giving me feedback. If you like the videos, let me know. If you don't like the videos, let me know what I can improve on. I really appreciate it. We will go to moment ranks here, and these are the people who have commented on my section in the past. I have 80 people, and I will do the number generator for this Kawhi Leonard moment right here. I got to put in the number 80, and then I'll do generate. I'll go to number 51 on this list right here and see who is the lucky winner. Jay Rocco. You know what? I've already given a moment to Jay Rocco, so I am going to move on to somebody else so that I can spread the love around a little bit more. I hope you all can appreciate that. Let me hit it again. Let's go to 63. DJ Blaze 1. I do not believe that I have given away a moment to them already. Let me just double check. Let's see here. DJ Blaze 1. I don't want to waste your guys' time, so I'm going to check and make sure that I haven't given away a moment to DJ Blaze 1, and I will, you know what? I just want to make sure this is right. So let me see here. Oh, shoot. Okay. Does not look like I have in my moment history. C24K David, Patternash. These were like the first gifts away that I did. So DJ Blaze 1 was not in there. I can officially say that DJ Blaze 1 is the winner of the Kawhi moment. And congratulations. I will send it as a gift. Make sure to tune in for the next video, and thank you for commenting, liking, and subscribing. Let me know what you think in the comments section. I'll have a new video within the next couple of days here, but I will do a short video to announce the next prize for the giveaways. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you guys soon.